Hello, everybody. Hello there. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I've got my microphone on today, so hope you guys can hear and see us all right. So just want to thank my special guests, and well, actually, they are my co-hosts because they're going to be part of this live that we're going to be doing. I don't know if it's bi-weekly or monthly, but we'll figure that out too. And but I'm so happy to have Wisdom Seeker Joan, wrong way,
Hi, Scott.
and SunPsychic Jean is here as well.
Hi,
So,
everybody.
how have you guys been doing?
I've been doing great. I was telling you backstage, I'm just so peppy and ramped up today because it's a sunny day and it's 40 degrees where it was 10 below not too long ago. So got out there and soaked in the sun.
Did you?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Took a nice long walk with my
Yeah.
best friend. So I'm happy today.
Sun will do that to you.
Yeah.
Certainly. And it's also very, very nice to have a nice sunny day here today, especially with this time of year because it's so brief. It's only what, 10 hours a day instead of 12 or more and or less. Yeah. But and with me yesterday it was very cloudy. It looked like it was going to snow at any minute, like a very low gray cloud deck. And I guess the barometer pressure was low and I just wanted to nap. I was like trying to get things done around the house or focus on work. And I couldn't focus. I had to just, I felt like I needed to take a nap. But now that it's sunny, I do feel peppy. It is something, it is very energizing.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And what's been going on with you, Jean? How are you?
I'm doing very well. I just had my evidential mediumship event with Joan and Tarot Stash, Gerald from Tarot Stash. And it was a successful event and quite amazing results that we found. And I have another event coming up at the end of the month after the holidays. It's on December 28th. It's Sunday, December 28th. And that's my chakra energy healing or chakra healing workshop. And the first half is going to be teaching you about your chakras, what they do, what they look like, and how to use them. And then the second half, we're going to do a meditation, a clearing, a cleansing, a healing, and a beautiful guided meditation for the second half. So it'll be nice and yummy and warm and cozy.
Awesome.
How about you, Scott? What's
Right.
going on with you?
Just trying to get warm. It's actually 53 here today, which is amazing because just like 2 nights ago it was 5 degrees. So I had to put my heating on. I don't like heating. I don't like the electrical heating as much. So I just like to throw blankets over me or whatever I can to get warm that way and snuggle with the kitty, and I'm happy. But it was really, really cold the other night, so I had to turn the heat on.
Definitely.
So yeah, nothing more. I've been hermiting a lot, so and I'm happy with that. So that's about it. And just doing shows and yeah, I've been excited about this one for a while. So we did a name change at the very last second here. So we are anchoring the light, at least for this time. So we could run through just real quick and say hi to some people. Jackie and Annie Bear was here. Taylor, Bora Bora, Craig, Kritika, Sharuki, Purple Lisa's here. Don't try, I'm protected. Okay, that's a new one for me. Welcome. And Mousy Girl and Jill's in Jill's
Jill,
and Anna.
Jill Sinanan.
Jill Sinanan. Sorry. All
Mhm.
right, got it. And Dehydrated Water is here. Hey there. And if I missed anybody, a butterfly, hey there. Sue Toffee, hello. Pet Jeremiah, hello. Welcome. So if I miss anybody, I apologize, but thank you all for being here. And if you want to load me up with questions or put the questions in the chat, then we will get started in just a minute or so here. You had to resubscribe, Kelly? I don't know what's up with YouTube. Sometimes it's been doing that. I was subscribed to Joan and I had her bell on and I never got a notification. So I don't know. YouTube does that sometimes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. You guys just ready to go ahead and get started?
Yeah.
Right.
Look, Jill Cinnamon always makes me feel good. She says correct, Jean, because it's like cinnamon, but it's cinnamon. So, and
Cinnamon.
I said it one time and she told me it was correct and I've never forgotten it. I can't say that with everybody's name, but at least it's for you, Jill.
That positive reinforcement really makes it sink in. That's great.
And you guys just jump in as you want to with the questions, and not going to hurt my feelings if you go first. So let me change I need to change the banner for the style of this.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. What's coming toward me in 2026? Purple Lisa.
I wish I had some cards here because I think that would tell me more. Only because the options or the variables are so vast that it's an open-ended question that anything could be possible. So if I had some cards that would narrow it down. Let me see what I can talk to you about.
I'll go ahead and start if that's okay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
With the first one, I've got a couple cards here for you, Lisa. You got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is about positive change. So this is a good year for you to make positive change in your life. So manifest it. Manifest what you want this change to be. And, it's your first card. That's powerful. It's a major. So you've got that. And then you got the Ace of Cups. This is overflowing love coming to you from Spirit. So this is good as well to, lift your spirit and to have good things come in. And then you got the Star. And the Star is about healing and hope. So you can heal whatever you want to and then change it into something new. I think a new start all the way around would be great for you, Lisa. I know a little bit of your situation and or situations, and I think that a new start would be just perfect for you all the way around. I've got a couple of affirmation cards here, and then I will send it over, but I've got, when I flow with my energy, I flow with the energy of life. Okay. And then I've got lightning, disruption. So this could be a little bit about the change coming in, but just know that all change, is not easy. So sometimes the change could be a little bit disrupting for you, but it's going to lead for your good. So just to try to, know that good things can happen for you and to you. And I've got one, I'm going to share. Everybody who gets a reading gets a You Got This card. So this one says, never give up and be confident in what you do. There may be tough times, but the difficulties which you face will make you more determined to achieve your objectives and to win against all odds.
Wow.
I love that. So you can win against all odds, Purple Lisa. And that's what I got for you.
Cool. I think mine sort of dovetails with that. When I first tuned in, Lisa, I saw two different images. One was an airplane pulling a banner, like an advertising banner, but I couldn't read what it said. And then it changed into like being in a paraglider. You know, you kind of sit beneath it, and it sort of you're floating around and exploring things. And then the words came to me, the sky's the limit. So what's coming toward you, you can kind of have some influence on it. And it made me think about, I said I was out walking with my friend today, and she was talking about, she goes to a church where, and she was telling me about the sermon she heard on Sunday. And the pastor was talking about peace, joy, and happiness. And I don't remember what he said, about peace, but he explained happiness as being something we more have some action, and it's from our actions that we take or don't take. Joy is something that just kind of comes to you, and wow, you didn't plan it, it's just there, and you can appreciate it. So I think this gets around to you taking the actions that will help you bring happiness for this coming year. And so here is the Ace of Wands, kind of like we were saying before, it's a new beginning for you. And I got the Flicker, who said new rhythms are coming into your life. You'll be encouraged to trust and adapt. So you can start the beat, or you can modify that whatever is coming your way by your own intention and actions. And then from the Archangel's deck, I got leap and spread your wings. So this is really, especially end of the year, start of the new year, to really take some time to think about what do I want to come my way, and put some thought and some intention into setting that in action. I hope that made sense.
I think it's all along the same lines. I was picking up for you, Miss Lisa, that I wrote down, you're going to feel like you have a handle on daily requirements. I feel like it's almost like you can't catch up day to day at this point in time, this energy that we're in. And I feel like you're going to get a better handle on daily requirements. And sometimes that makes everything else just run much smoother. If you can get the small microcosm to work in an orderly fashion, then that spills over to weekly, which spills over to monthly, which spills over to you being able to having a handle on, what you prefer, what your goals are. I also see that you're going to be more organized with your thoughts and actions. Like Joan said, it requires action. More organized. You're able to put a plan into place and to execute that plan. I do see you simplifying expectations and building on that. So I feel as though you may be going back to the drawing board on certain decisions. Like, let's say you're spreading yourself too thin and promising too much to too many people, and it's causing you to have a deficit to your own energy. You may want to pull back on some of those commitments until your energy is more of an automated or regulated type of action or energy, and then you can start extending yourself back out, if that makes sense, as far as energy. And that you'll be finding a formula that works for you no matter what it looks like to others. And that's exactly what I think Scott and Joan were just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa said she's been thinking about applying to a flight attendant job in Dubai.
Ooh.
So the spread your wings and the sky's the limit, and all these new things that we've been talking about sound exciting. And Lisa, I checked that out with my pendulum, and they said yes, apply.
Wow, awesome. Okay, thank you, Purple Lisa. All right. let's go to, let me see here. Kritika wants a general reading for love and career.
Oh, fun.
You're welcome, Purple Lisa. Is Kritika here? And probably people don't know why I'm calling her Purple Lisa. We had 4 Lisas in my chat one time, and we were like, how am I going to differentiate people? And she said, just call me Purple Lisa. I've got the purple logo. So that works. We got a teal Lisa and a pink Lisa. Since me and Joan have cards, I'm gonna embiggen so you guys can see the cards out there. Kritika, I've got the 3 of Cups, so this would fall, I think, under love and career. I think you're gonna find something that you really like, or be promoted to something that you really like, or it might be a lateral move, but this is celebration. So you may be celebrating someone coming in as well, possibly. Okay, and then you got the 6 of Wands, and this is the victory card. So celebrate and have victory, and you know, it's saying a lot of what this is saying. Just the only thing it requires is for you to have gratitude, because if you have gratitude for the things that you're happy with and content in your life, that'll just bring more into your life. And then I got the 8 of Pentacles. So you've been working pretty hard. I think your career is going to take off. This is your rewards and recognition are coming for the hard work that you do. Okay, so great with the tarot cards. I pulled thoughts for you. So your thoughts are going to matter as far as, you know, bringing in this positive stuff that's coming in for you with your cards. Make sure that your thoughts are that way as well, that they're, you know, positive, because you can bring things in with your thoughts, manifest them. And this is also your feelings, because when we control our feelings, our thoughts seem to go in line with that, because we have how many thoughts a day? I mean, probably hundreds or thousands. And you can change your thoughts by changing your feelings and having, you know, a happy, you know, vibe going through the day, and then your thoughts start falling in alignment with that. And then I've got purification for you. So you might want to get some crystals out, get some things that will purify you, or just going outside and getting some air and just taking in the beauty that's outside. Then you got this card. It says, be fearless, be glib, be enigmatic, read, never give up. So there you go. Never give up. And so, yeah, all my cards are really good for you. So I think you've got a lot of good things coming in January 2026. So, Joan, did you want to go next?
Sure. When I tuned in, the first thing I heard was the Love Boat theme. Love is in the air. So I think there's something definitely making its way towards you. And when I started drawing cards, and these cards were especially about love. First one I got was the 10 of Wands. And, you know, this is something earthy, like love. but we've always known that this one, he's carrying it. It looks heavy. It looks like a problem. But if you just kind of switch around the way he's carrying it, it could be lighter and easier. So you might be thinking about past relationships or how horrible it is to try and think about, getting on dating apps and all of that kind of stuff. So just try to put that away and imagine new ways for this to happen so it doesn't seem like a burden. And then from the feathers deck, I got the loon. Pay attention to your dreams. Messages of guidance are drifting in. And you might want to not just pay attention to your dreams, but when you go to bed at night, say, show me how I'm going to meet this person, or show me this person that I'm going to meet, or the qualities that I'm in the person that I'm going to meet. But then it's also about endings and beginnings. And this is why I'm thinking there might be something from your experience with past relationships or just trying to find somebody that you might want to just let go of, because I got the Archangel Azrael, who's about endings and beginnings. So it's like clear out all the negative stuff about past experiences that weren't to your liking, and let's start fresh in this fresh new year. And as far as kind of the same thing was happening with career when I went when I got the Vulture, which is about accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and let a rebirth begin. So with love and with career, don't be bogged down by, well, this is never going to work, or there's so many other people that are applying for this, or just get rid of the negative thoughts and imagine what would it feel like to have the job that you really, really want, and kind of live in that energy. And even for the job part, I got bring in the love. So think about what it would feel like to really go to work every day and just love your job. And you think about, oh, I'm going to have new colleagues and they're going to be fun and interesting. And I'm going to, be making enough money and things are going to go well, and all of that. So we can't always control the outcome, but we can put ourselves in the right vibe to encourage a positive outcome. How about you, Jean?
Hi, Kritika. And that was really good, Joan. Thank you. So what I was picking up when you said about career, I automatically picked up on healthcare and or healing. So something in that industry. I was also picking up a little bit more specifically X-ray, sonogram, Doppler, ultrasound. And this could be in the healing field and or in the healthcare field. I think that they are blended, but I see that you have this ability, this special knack to work with people. And I think you have an innate sensitivity to people's needs. And like my chiropractor, whenever, and I'm not saying chiropractor, but whenever I go, she goes like, the first time she touches me, it's exactly the most sorest spot on my whole body. And she gets it. I'm like, how did you know right there? She said, it just like her hand just goes there. Like it's just, she senses it, And I'm like, that's why I'm here. That's, that's really sore. And so there's like this trust and this innate ability that you have in that, taking and picking up on, energies like that. And I also pulled you a card for your love life, and I got something contrary to what Joan said, but you can make up make it decide on what this means for you. This one is reconciliation. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. So this is a possibility. And I don't know if it was a past relationship or just someone from your past, like someone you went to college with or someone you grew up with, or, it doesn't have to be a past relationship. And I think Joan was talking about letting go of the past relationships. This just says, but it does say reconciliation. So maybe it is a past relationship, but I don't, so I'm not sure if if that resonates with you, Kritika. Let us know. And that's what I have.
All right. Thank you, Kritika. Lots of love and light to you. I wanted to thank Pat Jeremiah for her donation, and we'll go ahead and get you next. So, Pet, I'm pretty sure you're here, but if you guys will let me know when I put your name up there that you're here and you're ready for your reading, that would be great. So, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, Pet is here.
So she says, I had a very interesting encounter with someone in Granada. Can you guys ask my dad, Vernon, Jeremiah, if I delivered a message for him and if he has any messages for me now? Ooh. Well, I think that it's important to trust yourself, Pat. And if it felt like it was from your dad and whoever it was that you gave the message to, and I feel like it's important to trust that the feeling that you got at that time was correct. I'm not sure. I can check with my pendulum, but it's really important for us to understand that we're in communication with our loved ones, our spirit team all the time, and that we are working on behalf of them for others. That happens all the time. Sometimes we say the strangest things, and it's just exactly what somebody needs to hear, and we're like, "Whoa, what was that?" It happens all the time. You don't have to be a professional psychic or medium. We are all here, and it's becoming more and more prevalent. So I would trust that. And let me go ahead and take a minute and get a message from your dad for you. But I just wanted to address that part. So go ahead, Scott.
Okay, sure. So Pet, the first card I got for you is the Three of Swords. So, if there is something that, sparks heartbreak and despair, just know that this is a minor card and you can turn it into something positive. I did get the Nine of Swords on right beside that. And this can be anxiety and stress. So I'm feeling that your dad is kind of preparing you maybe for something that's happening, and these are little speed bumps, so it's not anything major. But I think that he is preparing you for just changing your vibes and looking at things optimistically, in which I know that you do anyways. But that's what I'm getting from those cards, and then we switch and we go to much more optimistic vibes here. You got the Page of Coins. This is for you to manifest what it is that you want in your life. And your dad wants you to be happy. He wants you to have what you want. What you want is what he wants for you, is what I'm getting with that one. And then you got the Eight of Coins. And this is your hard work and dedication will pay off with rewards and recognition. So you're going to be rewarded for the hard things that you do. And I just think he's very happy that you delivered a message for him. And here's the Six of Swords. It's escape and travel, but going to a better place than before and raising your vibes from this to this. And this will get you to calmer waters instead of choppy waters. So your oracles is never give up. Motivation. Yeah, never give up. And then the next one that he got for you it's an affirmation for you. I release energy that is blocking my inner vibrational flow. So there we go. And then I've got passion. So he wants you to fulfill your passion, and the sky's the limits. You've got fireworks out there that he's showing you. There's no limit to what you can accomplish, and just on your journey. And I think that you're on the right track. And that's what he's saying to you, and that he loves you very much. That's what I got.
Cool. When I tuned in, well, the first thing I did was I checked with the pendulum about, did you deliver the message for him? And it said a strong yes. So your intuition on that was absolutely correct. But then I kind of tuned in and I saw two different images that seemed at first not to make sense, but I think they make sense. First, I saw you as a ski racer going down a ski hill, and then it turned into like a bobsledder where they're more like in that groove, that tunnel that goes down. And I thought, why am I seeing this? And I think it's the difference between, even if you're on a set path going down a hill as a ski racer, you still have the option to, let's say, I'm not going down this, I'm going to go this way. And you can get out of the course and ski down. If you're in the bobsled situation, it's a lot harder to get it out of, because you're way down into that indentation. So I think it's sort of like great if you're happy with the path. And this is for the message he's giving you. If you're happy with the path you're on, keep just going down it and doing your own thing. But it's fine if you want to kind of jump the course and find your own new path. And then when I went to the cards on the feathers deck, I got a parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. So do you really want to go down the set path, or do you want to do it your own way? I also got the Sun card for you, which is like a huge victory card. So things his message is, it's all going to work out. Everything's beautiful. You're doing a great job. And just to help you feel better while you're here, I also got center and ground, and that will kind of help you through all this, all these, all the issues we come up with. But he's pretty much saying you're doing a great job, loves you, and you can kind of expect the best. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah. So similar to what I got, Joan. I was laughing. I had written it while I got it when Scott was reading. So when you were reading, it was very similar. But anyway, I saw Miss Pet. They said that it was hands like this, but shaped in a heart. But it was glowing. There was glowing light behind it. And he told me that your broken heart will now be mended, is what he's saying. And it was such a beautiful image. I hope you can imagine that in your mind, that two big hands and in the shape of a heart in between. And then there was like this tunnel of light, or this glowing light that was coming from behind the heart in his hands. And he's saying, broken heart is now mended. Surround yourself in love and light and open to the new truths, the new concepts, the new beliefs. Trust yourself to be guided on the highest path. And this is what Joan was saying. And to know that there is an evolution. I feel like you're here for the evolution as well, that there may have been either traditions or customs that you may have followed or chosen to follow in the past that just don't resonate with you anymore. And if they resonate with you, please, that's in your highest good. But if there's something that just isn't resonating with you anymore, you're being guided, and to trust yourself to go and move towards those things that are that you feel the energy, that you feel the resonating frequency, and the something that feels like truth to you and feels like you're remembering that. And to let go of those things that are no longer in resonance with you, that there is a transition going on. But yeah, so that's what I got. I hope that was meaningful for you, Pet.
Jean, when you were describing the heart made with hands, it made me, this guy, he's not making that shape with his hands, but he had a big heart right down there.
Oh,
so
Wow.
that's glowing from within.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've made lots of changes and is quite happier. Oh, good.
Wonderful.
Good.
That's a good example for us all. The change can be scary, but it can turn out for the best.
And thank you again, Pet, for your donation. And I want to thank Craig Dixon for his donation. And Craig will go next. Says, Clara and I are doing something special tomorrow. Is she ready? At least emotionally, I couldn't be happier. Thanks.
Oh. I feel like she's saying, I was born ready. She's like, it's almost like there is no preparing that she needs to do. Like I feel like it was her idea anyway. And the fact that you're happy is all the preparing she needed. Because you're happy, it helps her to be ready. And I feel like you share a part of her soul. I feel like there's like a shared, I don't know if it's the closeness or the relationship that has developed, but I do feel like you share part of the soul. Or I don't know what that means, but that's what I got. Sorry. I'll figure it out. I'll think about it some more.
Yeah, I just tuned in and she said, "Darling, I'm always ready for anything." And she kind of went on, got more serious, and said, "I so enjoy our encounters, and I trust your judgment, and I'm always up for a good time." But I just got the idea that that she really does enjoy the connection that you have, and is and that when you said you're really excited about doing this, that just pleases her to no end. So yeah, I think it's going to be great. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got very similar with the cards that I have. I got the Empress for you. She's just saying that she is very happy, love, to spend time with you. You got the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So she's just as happy as she can be. And she's saying, don't feel lonely in case, that there's a time that you realize that she's not there in the flesh because she's there in your spirit. So I think that's why you got the Five of Pentacles. All the rest are great. You got the Page of Swords. So this is the learner page and the action page. So you're taking action for your relationship with her as a guide, and doing something to make her happy. Oh, she picked out your ring. I'm a 9. I picked out your ring. Oh, wow. Awesome. And then I got the Temperance card. So this is balance and peace and harmony. So you can see her doing the peace sign there. So yeah, she's ready and she's happy. You also got, the dance card. There you go. So dance and celebrate with her. And then I use my emotions to fuel my path. All right. So use your emotions and express them. There's nothing wrong with that. And then the last one I've got for you, Craig. So you got this card and it says, people will always discount you and will always get rejected, but set your sights high, be boldly ambitious and be relentless and never give up. There you go. And that's what I got for you. Jean, did you have more?
I now I know what that means when I said you're going to share part of your soul. I think there's a union going to be that you're going to share. You know how the union went to become one. I think that's what I was picking up. But I do feel so you share part of her soul, and that she shares part of yours, and it's that it's that ceremony that you're going to be completing. That's what I got. Mhm.
Beautiful. Well, all the best. Exchanging their
Yes.
rings tomorrow.
It's awesome. All right. Thank you, Craig. And Angelag is here. Hi, Angelag. And she just donated for Taylor to have a reading. So Taylor will go next. Thank you so much, Angelag. Messages from my guides on what they want me to be aware of or prepared for between now and my birthday on 12/24. Also is 333. Awesome. So happy early birthday.
I'm seeing footprints in the snow. Making your own path. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Even when times may not be perfect, like it's snowing and you have to walk somewhere, you can get out into the world and make your own path, make your life count, is what they're saying. Now what I'm getting is something about make the struggle worthwhile. That's why we came here. And let's see what the cards say about this. Oh, and when I saw footprints, I started hearing that there's a jazz standard called Footprints, and you can just look it up on Spotify or just Google the song Footprints, and it might have some meaning for you. Let's see. There might be someone new and sort of, this is the Page of Cups, a younger person with something surprising coming on. So that might be in your future. I also got the White Eagle, which is a pretty rare card. The white birds are sort of like the major arcana in this deck. And it said the connection to divine guidance is within you. So, so that's a recognition of your spiritual side and how that's going to guide you. And then also I got connect with nature. So, but it's, I just kind of get the feeling that they're encouraging you to continue on your path and to recognize that, yeah, things might be hard, but these are the challenges you chose, and you can make beautiful music out of the challenges you chose. That's why I was hearing footprints. You can turn, instead of feeling like, oh gosh, walking the snow is a burden, you can say it's this can be, I can make something beautiful out of the things that I've been given in this life. Who is next? Jean? Or whomever?
You can go.
Hi, Taylor. So I was picking up a message from your guides. They want you to know that you are the creator of your future. And they suggest to keep cheer in your heart, generosity in your heart, and creativity in your hands. So it's up to you, and you can create this in writing. You can create this in coloring, in pictures. You can create this in singing. You can create this in cooking, in making flour, whatever it is that you want to create, whatever it is that you feel guided to create. And, at this time of year, perhaps maybe holiday cookies or a beautiful, dish or something, or and just be creative and put a lot of love, a lot of intention into what you're creating. And it's up to you. It's almost like each day that we wake up, we have a new opportunity to create our at least the outcome of what we want, not the things, not the material things, but the energy of the day. We can create what energy, what's surrounding it. If before you put your feet on the floor, you say, today's going to be a wonderful day, I'm excited to find out what blessings or what magical experiences will be for today. And having this excitement, this expectation, this joy, this cheer in your heart, and being creative is really, it's all in our own hands. So that's what I have.
All right, beautiful. So Taylor, the first card I got for you is the Four of Pentacles. This is holding something back, and this is telling me that you need to speak your truth out of love. So there's something that you may have been, holding back for a while that you need to say to someone, or I'm getting really strongly, say to yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are, how, wonderful you are, and that you have so much to offer other people. I'm getting that from the guides. And then I believe it was Joan who said there might be someone coming in. And here's that possibility again, too. So someone may be coming in for you. Just make sure you start as a friendship and then see what happens. If you're already involved with someone, this just means your relationship is probably going to get more passionate. Okay. And I think I saw where you were seeing someone, or you were kind of seeing someone. So I have a feeling that's going to get stronger. And then Jean was talking about creativity. You got the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is independent, self-confident, and full of creativity. All the wands are. So just be yourself and shine. And then you got the High Priestess. This is observing. So don't give everybody all the information about you, that you are, looking to pursue someone or anything like that. Instead, observe first, and then after you have observed, you'll know which action to take, and you'll know who you can talk to about what. Okay. And then you got the Six of Swords. And as this was before, this is going to a better place than you are right now. So I think that this, the sky's the limit for you too. And you got good things, coming in. You got the rainbow for hope. So hope coming in, a celebration. Take time out to celebrate. So that could be your birthday coming up. Maybe you want to get together a couple of your, close friends for that. And then you got dreams. So just know that your dreams are very important, and, you got this. And right on cue, you got this card says, and once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. But one thing is certain, when you come out of this storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. I love that. Right, that's what I got.
And she said there's a Christmas party coming up on the 21st, and that guy will be there.
Oh, there you go.
Do you mind if I jump in a little bit more about the Footprint song?
Absolutely.
Because she said that they both like jazz. And as you know, there's these two themes in Footprints. The bass line goes do 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 do, and then there's this beautiful solo. Da 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 da. So these two themes are going and going and going, and it becomes this wonderful song. But I think the message to you is you're going to make beautiful music together, but you're two individuals. You don't have to sing his song, and he doesn't have to play, or who's ever bass and who's ever the trumpet. You're going to make beautiful music together, but stay yourself. That's what's attracting you to each other, that you're your own unique self. Now I sound like someone's mother. But I was getting chills about that when it was coming to me.
I love that. Jackie says, sing it, Joan.
And I had to look it up. It's a Wayne Shorter tune, and Miles Davis made it really popular.
Wow.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Taylor. And thank you, Angela, for donating. We have one more donation here, and questions are closed now, guys. Thank you all for being so patient. Sorry we can't get to everyone, but we'll do our best. And we've got a few more minutes here, so we'll see what that leads to. Christine donated, so she wants a general.
So, Christine, I feel like you're of two minds here. I feel like you are, you're okay. You're doing okay. You're doing great. And then you have like a moment of panic, like not panic, but you're like, oh my gosh, is everything going right? Oh my gosh, did I remember everything? And you have this like doubt in your heart, or you second guess yourself, and then you're like, nah, everything's all right. And you have this strength and this confidence that moves forward. And then something dawns on you, and you go into like that. Maybe it's a doubting type of a mood. It's not a panic. It's like a doubt. Oh, did I do everything right? Did I remember everything right? And not to the degree, I mean, we all do that, right? But for you, it's like they're running, like they're sort of competing. This one's running ahead and this one's making it. And then this one comes ahead. And they're saying it's okay to continue on with the confident and the confident one, and the one that is strong and has the intention. It's okay to continue with that, and you don't. It's almost like you're using the other as a crutch or as a just in case, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel as though you may be striving for either perfection or an ideal of what you intend to be, but it doesn't have to be all or nothing. To try and blend the two so that you can have this intention of strength and of confidence, and have that be ebbing and flowing, because that's a natural state. Nobody goes straight for the goal. Nobody is without trips and it's in those trips and stumbles that we take a moment to reevaluate and reassess and to move on in a different way. So that's what I have. I hope that makes sense.
When I tuned in, they kept sending me more jazz standards. It's like, guys, I don't. And this one was Watermelon Man. And just you can listen to that one. It's a great song. I don't know what it has to do with this, but when I was drawing cards for you, I got the Magician. You've got all the tools right at your hand. This is a new beginning. This is the number one card, and I think there's bright things on the horizon for you, and especially as Jean was saying, I'm to use your voice. Step forward now and sing your song, even if it's not Watermelon Man. There is power in finding your voice. So whatever it is, okay. So it's like a canary. You can feel like a small bird, but you can make a big sound. You can make a big vibration. You can make yourself be heard and to be really significant and important in this life. That song I was referring to is a fairly simple melody, but it's a standard, and it's people resonate to it. It's even if your song is a simple one, it's an important one. It can be remembered, and to share your gifts. So that's a way to move ahead too, and to keep that vibration high. I hope that made some sort of sense. Thank you.
All right. So I also got the Magician,
Ah,
just like Joan did. So this is, you have all the elements that you need to manifest whatever it is that you want, Christine. So that's why in the Magician card, you usually see the 4 elements. You see the sword, the wands, and then you see a cup, and I'm missing one. The pentacle as well, I think, is over there. But just know that you can manifest and dream into existence what you want. Okay. And then you got the King of Cups. This is the King of Equanimity, meaning emotional control. So don't let anybody, make you feel, like your feelings are taking control of you. Instead, you take control of your feelings and have that filter of things that you say, that you are speaking your truth out of love. You got the Queen of Wands, again, full of creativity, very self-confident, and very independent. So just make sure you are doing that when you're, going into the situations that you're going into. And I think you'll have victory in that. And then you got Justice, and Justice is balancing, external balance and karma. So work, relationships, friendships, making sure all those things are balanced out is going to just help you in the long run. And then you got the Two of Wands. So plan, again, manifest what it is that you want. This goes back to the first card, manifest, and plan what you want to accomplish. And I'm hearing, don't be so hard on yourself, Christine. I know you've had a lot of issues with your family, and you've been open with that in the chat, so it's okay to say. But I think that you're being too hard on yourself. And if you let go of some of that judgment on you, I think that you will realize that you really are doing the right thing. You got the Soul Group card. It says you are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. Now, this could be your regular family, or this might be, someone that you're, just connected with soul-wise. You also got love. So shine your love first to you and then to others. And then you got the fence, boundaries. Yeah, this is an important one with what I was just saying. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are not letting people step over your boundaries. They are yours for a reason. So no is a complete sentence. So don't be so hard on yourself. And let me do you got this card real quick. It says you are your best thing. There you go. And that's simple, but it's so true. A lot of us don't comprehend these things in these cards. We comprehend them, but we understand them, but we don't manifest them. We don't act on them. So just know that you are your best thing, and you should act like it, like the Queen of Wands. And that's what I got.
That was beautiful.
It was a beautiful reading,
Right.
Scott.
Thank you. All right. And thank you guys for your readings as well. It's right at the top of the hour. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. And Jean and Joan, I love doing this show with you guys. So thank you for letting me host. And to all the moderators, thank you so much. Jean, what have you got going on coming up next?
I'll be back on Friday. Oh, I won't be back on Friday. I'll be back on Saturday with Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. You're coming on my channel.
Yes, yay.
And then Scott has a big party scheduled for 8 p.m. that evening. And then on Sunday, I have Akila B coming on and Valerie from Illumination Portal. So I am busy.
Oh, wow. Yeah. What about you, Joan?
I don't have too much coming up right now. It's kind of taking some time off. So I'll be back in action probably after Christmas.
All right.
How about you? What's happening?
Tomorrow I have Astrological Tarot. Michelle Marie is going to be on my channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow. And then, like Jean said, I'm going to be on Jean's channel on Saturday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then we're doing a 5K party since I finally reached 5,000. And all of my subscribers, so please subscribe if you haven't, to all three of us. But all of my subscribers will be able to possibly, we're going to do giveaways. So, and we're just going to have a good time chatting with amazing people, with the people who've made it possible to get to 5,000, and for the subscribers too. So that's my long-winded answer. There we go.
So much fun. Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here again. And thank you, Jean and Joan. And we will see you soon. Take care,
Thank
everybody.
you, Scott.
Thanks. This was
Bye-bye.
lots of fun.
All right. Bye-bye.